All right, today we're diving into a tool that's trying to put an AI co-pilot right where developers spend most of their time, the command line. Let's talk about the Kimi Code CLI.
Okay, let me ask you something, especially if you're a developer. Just think about your typical day for a second. How much time, and maybe even more importantly, how much focus do you think you lose just from switching between different windows and apps?
You know what I'm talking about. It's this constant juggle, right? You're deep in the zone, working in the terminal, and then bam! You gotta pop open a browser to look up some obscure tar command. Then you find a code snippet. You copy it, you switch over to your IDE, paste it, tweak it, and every single one of those little jumps just completely shatters your train of thought.
So, what if you could just stop all that juggling? What if you could stay in one place? Well, that's where Kimi comes into the picture. And this really gets to the heart of what Kimi Code CLI is all about. It's built on this really simple but kind of profound question. What if your most basic tool, the terminal, could actually do all that stuff for you?
So what is it exactly? Well, Kimi Code CLI is basically an AI agent that's designed to live right inside your terminal. Its whole job is to help you with, well, pretty much everything, from coding tasks to just regular old terminal operations. It's all about bringing your workflow back to one single place.
Okay, so how does it actually pull this off? Let's take a look at its key features. Or, maybe we should call them its workflow superpowers.
All right, superpower number one. And this is the big one. Kimi isn't just some tool you call from your shell. No, it is the shell. That's a huge difference because it means you're always in an environment that's ready for AI, not just sending requests out to some other service. And check this out. They've made it so simple. You don't have to memorize a bunch of weird command flags. You just type what you want to do in plain English. Then you hit Ctrl-X that flips you into agent mode, and Kimi just figures out the right command and runs it. It's literally a natural language interface for your terminal.
But any tool is only useful if it plays nicely with the stuff you're already using. And that brings us to Kimi's second superpower. It integrates seamlessly with your favorite tools.
Yeah, so Kimi can really spread its wings here. It uses this thing called the Agent Client Protocol, or ACP. Just think of it as a common language that lets AI agents talk to editors. This is how you can get Kimi smarts right inside your IDE, whether you're using Zed or something from JetBrains. And hey, if you're a ZSH user, it's even easier. There's a simple plugin that just supercharges your shell, letting you jump into that agent mode whenever you want.
Okay, now for all you power users out there, this is where things get really interesting. See, Kimi isn't just some closed-off tool. It's actually built to be extended.
And it does this with something called the Model Context Protocol, or MCP. The easiest way to think about this is it's a way to give Kimi new knowledge or new skills. Imagine connecting it to your company's internal wiki. Suddenly, the AI can answer questions using your own private docs, right from the terminal. And because it supports standard stuff like HTTP and standard I/O servers, you can get really creative with your custom setups. It's super flexible.
So those are the superpowers. Pretty cool, right? But how do you actually start using this thing? Let's get into how to put Kimi to work, how simple it is to set up, and the community that's already popping up around it.
Seriously, getting started could not be easier, especially if you're on ZSH. It's just one git clone command. That's it. You source the plugin, and you are ready to roll. No complicated setup, no digging through config files, which is awesome because it means you can just try it out without any fuss.
And people are definitely giving it a try. I mean, this isn't some tiny, unknown project. It's already pulled in over 4,500 stars on GitHub. That's some serious momentum. And it tells you there's a real community forming here. Now, if you're thinking about maybe contributing yourself, I've got great news. The project is almost 100% Python. That's huge. It means the code is super accessible for a massive number of developers who can just jump in, figure things out, and start helping out.
And yeah, they absolutely want people to contribute. The whole thing is open source under the Apache 2.0 license, which is always a great sign. It means the project is built for the long haul and really values community input.
Okay, so let's zoom out for a second. What does a tool like Kimi really mean for the future of how we build software? I think this phrase right here just nails it. It's all about bringing things together, about focus. When you can do everything from one window, from your terminal, you unlock this whole new way of working that's just cleaner, faster, and way less distracting.
And this quote, which comes straight from the project itself, really shows you how big they're thinking.
This isn't just about auto-completing commands. We're talking about an actual autonomous agent, something that can understand what you're trying to do and then figure out the steps to get there, whether that means editing code, running commands, or even searching the web.
And that really leaves us with a pretty mind-bending question, doesn't it? Tools like Kimi are changing the game. They're changing our entire relationship with the tools we use every day. So when you strip away all that friction and you give your most fundamental tool a brain, what new possibilities open up? What will you build when your terminal can think?